What's up, dolls? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Lincy P, and if you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. But if you've been here before, hey girl, hey, it's nice to see you again. Today we are back with another fashion video, and we're going to be talking about spring trends 2024. These are my top 5 trends that I think that you all should know about before you get your spring cards together and do a little bit of shopping for the season. So the first trend should be of no surprise to all of us. It has been trending literally forever, and that is going to be quiet luxury and classic styling. Now, I'm not a particular fan of the term quiet luxury. While I understand it, I think it can just have some underlying tones that I just don't agree with. However, it is trending again this season, but I would prefer to use the term just classic styling. Now, these are pieces that 9 times out of 10 you already have in your closet. So I'm talking things like blazers, tees, button downs, a good solid dress, your good trousers, your slacks, a good pair of jeans, a good pair of sneakers, maybe something like a loafer or a nice, simple heel, your wardrobe essentials, your building blocks, things that you could literally build a capsule wardrobe. If you're not familiar with that term, I highly recommend looking it up if you're starting either your personal style journey or doing like a closet revamp or something. But with these items, you can basically be like Bob the Builder of outfits. You could put outfits together so easily. These outfits are gonna come to you so naturally because all of the pieces literally work together. There is no wrong way to style any of these pieces. 1 + 1 = 2, and you will always look put together and look really chic. So here are some examples that I found on Pinterest of classic styling. If you're interested in shopping this trend, you can easily achieve this at places like Zara, Mango, H&M, even Forever 21. You can literally find this stuff any and everywhere at any price point. It's gonna be on trend this season, the season after that, the season after that. You get the point. Now, for those of us who like to do the most and we're kind of over the quiet luxury and classic styling, don't worry. There is space for us maximalists in spring 2024 trends, okay? Now, one of my favorite things that I saw on the runway that really incorporated, the maximalist side of things is like 3D detailing on any article of clothing. I'm talking things that look almost like works of art. Like you just want to reach out and touch it and feel it. Moves and shifts with the models and how they were wearing it. It literally looks like the outfit has come to life. You see things like feathers, 3D appliques of like rosettes and roses, which, as a sidebar, a lot of floral and roses are also going to be on trend for spring, but I mean it's spring, so we expect the floral, but roses specifically are going to be huge this season. It's such a statement piece, and when you move, it moves. I just think the movement and the shift that it creates is so beautiful, and I would love to get my hands on a piece like that. So anything that creates movement is going to be a great space for us girls who like to do the most. We're also going to be seeing a lot of things like beaded appliques or like pearl details on things. So a lot of glitz and glamour, a lot of fringe, girl. Fringe is here to stay, and I am here for it. It was like here last spring, summer as well. Fringe is back. Everything doesn't have to be button down jeans. You can certainly turn it up a notch. Pair it with some of your classic essentials and you'll have a look. One of my favorite pieces that I came across is this Balmain dress that I saw. Now, this dress, it doesn't have that 3D component, but you can certainly see the rose influence on this dress. I think it is so stunning, but your girl is really trying to practice shopping within my budget, and that is certainly not within my budget. Now, if a dupe comes out, y'all know I'm gonna be all on it, but I just think this dress is gorgeous, and for me, if I could swipe my card today, I would. Another category in which you will really see some of that maximalist play is going to be in accessories. So statement belts, statement jewelry, and a statement shoe are all in this season. Everything that I just mentioned is happening all over the place. You're gonna see bows, feathers, pearls, floral, 3D effect all over shoes and things like that. But this year, what I'm most probably excited for is a statement belt. Big chunky belts that you can wear over a blazer or over a dress. I am really into that vibe right now. I've always been a lover of big statement belts, especially if they have like a vintage look to them. I just think it adds just so much character to an outfit. I recently came across Cassie Thorpe. If you are a fashion girl, you really need to check out her page. She does a lot of like luxury deep dives, fashion, history, things like that. But she showed this cape belt that she purchased. I'm gonna have it up here on the screen. Y'all, I gagged. I wanted that belt immediately. But then I went to the link and saw that it was $830. And I just don't know if I want to spend that on a belt right now. I did find this belt, however, which you all will probably have seen in a vlog at TJ Maxx, and this belt was $40. Immediately I was like, oh, I don't need the cape belt, this will do. But as you can see, it has the double buckle detail, it has like a really statement piece type of effect, and this over a blazer, a look. And while we're talking about all the extra and pomp and circumstance, honey, the 80s are back. That is the next trend that we're gonna go into. I'm talking bold colors, shoulder pads, loud jewelry, and a lot of hourglass silhouettes. So broad shoulders, small waist, nice flare out at the hip. It's going to be stunning. I can't wait to put some looks together. Bring out your oversized blazers, your large frame sunglasses. Those are gonna be all of the rave this spring and summer, but this spring, the bigger the better. And I'm pretty sure that's kind of going to be the theme when it comes to the 80s style of dressing. The more over the top that you can be, the better the outfit is gonna be. And I would also kind of group this trend as a nod to the 80s as well, although this trend does stand on its own, and that is going to be animal print, specifically leopard and snake print. Leopard is going to be huge. I know you either hate it or you absolutely love it. I am on the team. No surprise, I absolutely love it. It just reminds me of like The Nanny and just brings so much nostalgia and how I envisioned myself dressing as a little girl. I'm really excited to be able to play with that trend. I think leopard will be nasty in a good trench, which trenches are also trending, of course, for spring. But if you can get you like a really nice leopard or snake print trench, that would be sick. It's also coming out in pants, of course. It's going to be in the accessories and shoes, handbags. You're gonna be able to find animal print everything. If that's your vibe, the whole mob wife aesthetic right now, you're gonna be able to find it everywhere. If you are feeling daring, I highly recommend that you at least give the animal print a try. I know it can be intimidating. There's so many ways that you can wear this, or you can keep it really simple. Just add a little pop of something with a handbag, with the shoe, you know, those types of accessories. There's so many ways that you can incorporate this. Do it at whatever level makes you feel comfortable, because that is what it's all about. Fashion is all about what makes you feel good and what makes you just excited to get dressed every day. Now this next trend is all about colors that are going to be trending this season. So you guys know red was trending all of fall winter 2023. However, we're seeing a different variation going into spring this year. Red has now transferred into burgundy, which I think is really interesting because burgundy is typically a color that we reserve for fall winter season. So I'm really excited to see it kind of come into play earlier in the year. In the stores right now, if you're paying attention, these colors are already out. They're out and on display. I feel like they've been out for a couple of weeks now, maybe going back towards like right after Valentine's Day. I've been seeing quite a few burgundy pieces. There are these kind of like burgundy brown sling bag pumps that I really want from Amazon. If I can find a picture insert them right here. Burgundy is just such a beautiful color, so I'm excited to see it kind of get some shine, like I said earlier on in the year. And then we have some of your more traditional spring colors, like a chartreuse, which is kind of a more muted pastel yellow. And again, this color has kind of always been in the background this season. When I think of chartreuse, I think of like Easter Sunday. That was like always a go-to Easter Sunday dress kind of color when I was growing up. So I'm really excited to see all of the new and refined ways that this color is being styled. And on the other end of our Easter Sunday colors, we have kind of like a powder blue or a sky blue that's also going to be very trendy this season. I haven't seen that many people start styling the powder blue the way that I've seen it done with the chartreuse, but we're literally at the start of the season, so I'm sure it's to come. Recently just picked up this powder blue bag from TJ Maxx. It's a Bottega inspired bag. Jerenika Maisia put all the girls on, had us all running over to TJ Maxx trying to find these bags, and I was able to secure this one, and so I'm definitely going to be getting my wear out of it this spring summer 2024. And last but not least, in terms of colors, honey, you're going to want to go and get you a white dress. White dresses are going to be all of the rave this spring, and I'm here for it. There are so many variations that you can get. You can get something a little bit more sexy, something a little bit more fun and flirty. White dresses are a dime a dozen. Whatever suits your personal style, find one, and if you don't already have one, they're going to be everywhere. But maybe this might be a great time for you to maybe try a different silhouette or a different style. Like, I'm thinking for myself, a lot of my white dresses are kind of more on the sexy side. Love to try something maybe a little bit more edgy or maybe a little bit more like fun and flirty for spring. So that's a fun way to do a trend that most of us already have, but you know, try it in a different way. I would say just try something a little different. Last but not least, our final trend is going to be short shorts. And when I say short, I mean the type of shorts that your mom will be like, you leaving out the house like that? That type of shorts, like a borderline panties, okay? And while this trend is not for everybody, depending on your shape, your body type, your comfort level, it is definitely pushing the envelope, okay? I do think there is a time and place where this can be done really, really well. Here are a couple of examples where I thought that the trend was done, you know, as tasteful as super short shorts can be. But you know, things like a festival, a concert. For my shape in particular, I don't know if that is a trend that I will be participating in, just because I feel like if you have any type of assets back there, it's going to be a show. I'm gonna just put it that way. However, if you are interested in trying this trend and you don't necessarily want to be showing all of that meat and thigh, if you get what I'm saying, you can certainly pair this up with a nice trench. Do a nice little open trench moment. You can do an open trench moment with some tights. That adds a little bit more added coverage, and you know, that way you get to participate in the trend and still kind of be covered. Like I said, it just depends on your comfort level and if you want to try this trend, where you're going to be going wearing this trend. But I like to see it. The girl's been looking real cute. I just don't know if that is something that I will participate in, and to be honest, that is perfectly okay. Every trend is not for everybody. I probably should have led with this in the beginning. Don't feel pressured to tap into any of these trends if they don't fit your personal style or make you feel uncomfortable. Fashion is supposed to vitalize you. It's supposed to bring out, you know, how you're feeling on the inside and reflect that to the world. It's a reflection. So you can choose what you want to put out there and what you don't. So if this trend is not for you, that's okay, sis. Just skip it. But that is it for today's video, loves. Let me know down below what your favorite trend is for this season. And if I've missed any other trends, let's go ahead and talk about them down below in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to welcome you all to the family. On this channel, we talk all things fashion, beauty, lifestyle. So if that's your bag, if that's your thing, then go ahead and join the family, sis. We're almost at 10K, so I would love to have you. I will see you beautiful people in my next one. Smooches. Bye, y'all.